put in work trying to minimize the...
It'll be Porter and Jokic. Aaron Gordon out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Strother in at the 3 spot.
Feel for the game. He plays the right way. Sees everything. Great vision. And he processes what he sees so quickly.
Now, here's Johnson. Coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. Young. And Murray. Here we go. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Strother, no good. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him what's the hardest thing about facing Nikola Jokic. He said the way he controls the game at the offensive end. He keeps everyone involved. He's a great scorer, and you have to keep him off the offensive glass. It's a tall order, all of it. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce, so pick your poison.
Jokic against Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Gordon. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Murray, good.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
Clark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. That's the role that he serves for that championship team.
Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. Let's see some of the numbers here for Trae Young.
And suddenly his feel for the three-point shot has left him. It's been a tough go the past 5 games. The percentage from long range not close to what it was earlier. But he's not going to give up on it, and he'll try to get it going here tonight.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here's Murray. Last game, 26 points. Jokic inside. Okongwu on him. Here's Strother. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Johnson outside. Back to Young. Okongwu with a screen on Gordon. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Karis LeVert's checked in for Rizachet. The Nuggets also changing it up. Watson, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Gordon. Jokic with a screen on Young. Pass to Jokic. A 3-ball. Atlanta with the rebound. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
And Okongwu slams it in. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Jokic with the screen on Young. It's Westbrook with the drive. And Jokic wide open. He shoots, drills the three-pointer. Jokic has got 5 points so far.
That high release of the Joker, if you're defending him, you better stay home.
On its way from Young for 2. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
And here's Young. after Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. Here is Daniels. He picked up 12 points in their last one against the Lakers.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Pass to Jokic. Fires the three. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 3 points. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. The Hawks trail by 3. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So for the Hawks, Nancy's checked in for O'Connor. Hasn't made one yet. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know, you can see the confidence level LeVert has by how often he hunts for his shot, especially from there.
Rose against LeVert. Jokic with a screen on LeVert. Pass to Jokic. Jacks up a 3. And it's Rizachet with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
51 seconds left here in the opening quarter. A nice shot by LeVert.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Rose. Jokic has got 10 points.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Nance. He had 15 points last outing. 4 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. He's got 6.
Boy, guys, it's so good to see somebody still taking advantage of the mid-range. LeVert with the bucket.
For 3, Westbrook. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And he's got his first free throw of the game, and he's good on the first of 3. He doesn't get the second one. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Hawks. He got into double digits for the quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. They've got Jordan, Murray out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Peyton Watson. And it's Strawther in at the 3 slot. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient. Let it build the right way, bring in the right kind of people, and you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you've just triggered a lot of thoughts here. But doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report.
Terrific shot from LeVert. Knows how effective he can be from deep.
And Rizachet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
From outside the arc. The kick out to Rose. Murray against Nance. Watson the screen. Murray. It's stolen. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Rizachet wide open. No good from outside. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against Washington. Man passes to Nance. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Derrick Rose. Nothing on the board. In the corner, Murray with it. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Hawks making a switch here. Buffkin's checked in. And a switcher also for Denver. Westbrook's checked in. Man finds Nance. And with the bounce pass to the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the ring.
Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. It wore me out too, partner. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka. Woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Westbrook against LeVert. In the corner, Murray with it. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Deflects the pass. Matthews with it. Westbrook picks him up. And the Nance slams it in.
Nance is special. How easy is it for him to make the spectacular look routine?
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. LeVert against Westbrook. Wide open look here for Murray. And again, Denver with the triple.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
LeVert the pass to Man. They set the screen. Driving the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Murray. Misses off the left iron. The Hawks leading. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Nance. Jalen Johnson comes in for George Niang. Dyson Daniels checked in for Mann. Young is subbed in for Matthews. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic has checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Michael Porter comes in for Peyton Watson. Christian Brown's checked in for Jamal Murray. And Gordon subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
And Young, such a clever shooter. He makes sure to get himself a foul while putting up the shot.
Atlanta making a switch here. Reza Shea checked in. And Denver also making a switch. Watson's checked in. Gordon kicks to Jokic. Fires for 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Young looking it over. 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic bringing it at the defensive end. Love seeing him get busy at that end of the floor.
Brown the pass to Jokic. Now Porter. Jokic draws the double. Porter finds Jokic. The kick out to Porter. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Hawks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Young. Rebound by the Nuggets. And you want to talk about winning recipes? These guys have it. 21 wins in a row. That's right, 21.
This team, I tell you, is doing a heck of a job actually putting their name against some of the best names in the NBA's history when you talk about winning streaks. I mean, these kinds of streaks do not happen often, and there's a lot going right for this group right now.
Okongwu with a screen on Porter. And Young, here we go. Pass to Johnson. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Again, Young missing. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Here's Young. That's the Rizichet to stop the drought. It's hauled in by Gordon. And here's Jokic. Gordon with a screen on Okongwu. Jokic. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Nuggets. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 3-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from Hawk. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Hello, folks.
Taking a look here at Denver, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny.
And let's discuss the first half. So far, Atlanta's in a close one.
We've talked about it in the past. They have a deep rotation. That allows them to play.
Thank you for being with us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Rizichet in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Well, Clark, we know Nikola Jokic has many interests outside of basketball, like training his horses.
I love that about it. When basketball season is over, he knows exactly what he wants to do. He knows he's got other passions, which I love seeing. And horses apparently one of his other passions for sure.
In the corner, Murray with it. From the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Murray's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nuggets.
This is one of those nights where Murray was just determined to take over, and he's carried through with that determination.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Young pass to Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
That free throw, no good. Christian Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Rose comes in for Gordon. He hits the second from the line. Now here's Rose. Still without a basket. Pass to Jokic for 3. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
The D has to get out on that because Jokic will make them pay if they don't.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And the Nuggets making a change here. Pickett's checked in. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
And you look at Johnson, almost all the way up there in the top spot. I don't know if he'll make it to number 1, but you'd have to say he's going to be a part of the contest for sure.
It's looking that way, and the contest will be a lot better off having him in it. He always puts on a show.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
The Hawks trail by 8. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Rizachet. In the corner, Daniels. Puts it up from 12. Okongwu, the second chance points on the tip in. Okongwu's now got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here is Daniels. He's covered by Rose. Daniels with it. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game, and it's blocked. Oh, and here comes Rose, all alone. Finished off the break.
Oh, great ball movement there.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Daniels. Back to Young. Over Rose. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Young's got 13.
And this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense to contain Young.
Rose attacking. And here's Jokic outside. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Pass to Okongwu. Rose with the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Here's Daniels. Okongwu trying to break free. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Daniels. Young against Rose. Jokic with his screen on Young. Rose attacking. From deep, Jokic. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Daniels. 1:58 left to play in the third. Young against Rose. Okongwu with a screen on Rose. Young, no good.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Here's Jokic. Covered by Okongwu. Jokic kicks to Porter. Jokic inside. Covered by Okongwu. Jokic with his screen on Johnson. Porter passes to Jokic. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds here tonight. Young with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. Pass to Okongwu. Okongwu with a screen on Porter. And Rizachet. The bucket on the assist by Okongwu.
Possessing good size and impressive versatility. The rookie, Rizachet, looking comfortable operating inside.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Denver making a switch here. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And let's see the leading three-point teams in the NBA. The Nuggets, number 1.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
58 seconds left here in the third quarter. In the corner, Murray with it. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Murray's got the lead up to 8 now for Denver. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Hawks. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, that's just playing smart basketball that time. Murray doing a really good job to set himself up to get free for his shot.
Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Krejci. Now, Mann. Mann's a screen. Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Nance has got 8 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Nuggets leading by 6. So on the floor for Denver. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and Murray. Then it's Jordan. It's Najee in a power forward position. For 3, Murray. No good that time.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's LeVert. Pass to Bufkin. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist. Bufkin's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Hawks. Here's Westbrook. In the corner, Murray with it. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Murray's got 11 in the second half. The Hawks trail by 6. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Nance banked in off the glass.
And what I like about Nance Jr. is how he positions himself, knows his strengths on offense, and plays to them.
Now Westbrook. In the corner, Murray with it. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Jordan kicks to Murray. Hits the three-point bomb. Murray's got 31 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pass to LeVert. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And, you know, LeVert, when he's on a roll, he's like a boulder. It just keeps snowballing in a positive direction, and nothing can stop it.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. For 3, Murray connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Murray against LeVert. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, LeVert gets really good elevation when finishing. So smooth around the rim.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And let's see what Denver has coming up on Tuesday. They'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. And then on Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland. And they'll be taking on the Trailblazers.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Daniels passes to LeVert. On the wing, Daniels. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. The Nuggets leading by 6. And here's Westbrook. In the corner, Murray with it. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 9th assist in the game now. Hawks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Young from outside trains it from beyond the arc.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great three to answer. Right back.
Reza Shea, he's checked in for LeVert. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Was able to listen in on what Michael Malone went over with his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Jokic. There's Jokic being aggressive inside.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Jokic with the screen on Johnson. Gordon finds Jokic. Yep, that one goes. Jokic has got 10 points here in the second half.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
Young, no good. The Nuggets leading by 10. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. The kick out to Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Porter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's Jokic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Jokic has got 27.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Okongwu with a screen on Gordon. Young from outside. Again, Young missing.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Nuggets.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to.
And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And it's a 4-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
Young against Murray. The 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. And there's the call on Reza Shea. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And so it's Denver taking